Hello and welcome, true art believers. How are you doing today? This is Pierson. I am the number one live art streamer in the world, and you are watching 300 Days of Drawing, and it is day 287. Oh my gosh. We're getting on up there. So, without further ado, let's begin the live stream because I got a lot of stuff I got to get done after this, and it's kind of like this is not a lot of time. My time frame's kind of like really squashed, so we're gonna just kind of get to it. How about it? All right, let's do a few things. Let's check if there we go. My brush is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. And before I begin, I'm going to have a cup of coffee. Yeah. So I was going to say sniff some coffee. Why would I do that? I'm going to sip some coffee here. Because I know there's going to be like 10 minutes where I won't have time to do that. So let's just begin. Let's see what we got. All right. All right. So these are 30-second drawings. And oh gosh, my menu is all messed up here. So actually, it's more like 20 seconds because I'm already out. So it's like 20 seconds, 16 seconds, 15, and I just started. And I'm going to get the head in, basically. I think that's good. Yeah, I get that. No. That's it. So the thing about these particular drawings, these short format drawings, is it's really just kind of get you warmed up. And it usually takes me a while to kind of really get warmed up. As you can see, I'm really like jittery and shaky. I'm really not quite with it today. So I'm just kind of moving my hand and trying to get a sense of seeing things because half the time when I do these live art streams, I'm jumping in dry. I'm jumping in not warmed up, and I just need to kind of get a sense of motion, and fluidity and so forth. Because these drawings, this type of drawing, when you're doing like gestural drawings, it doesn't give you enough time to really structure anything, It's just enough for you to kind of get a fluid motion. Am I even showing stuff? Yes, I am. Just want to make sure that things are being shown here. Forgot my time lapse. And we're at 17 seconds for this one. So I'm going to just kind of do some quick little gestural things here to kind of establish like forms. And 4 seconds. And so forth. It's okay when you're doing these live streams or doing these gestures, these short gestures, to be imprecise and to have a ton of errors and only show like certain marks to kind of express things, especially when you're doing these, when you're starting off, right? You're just warming up. These are just giant warm-ups. It's going to take me a while. This one's pretty good. This one I can kind of just I say it's pretty good, and then I'm going to run out of time right about now. Whoa, this one's interesting. I don't know how I'm going to get it. What is happening here? Okay, well, this hardly feels like a figure drawing because basically it's a person like in a sniper position. She's got like a sniper gun, and she's got a giant like aviator helmet, and she's covered in black. One thing I don't like about this website that does these figures is a lot of them are covered in black, and then they're like in a black background and all that other stuff, and that just kind of makes it really difficult to kind of really establish the figure. That one's pretty good. This one's going to be pretty good probably. So I have to stop for a second. And so when you're doing these gestural drawings, another thing is not to overthink it, to really kind of just almost make it spontaneous or like muscle memory. This would have been a good that would have been a good drawing because that's a good like angle. This one's pretty good too because he's got good feet position and he's just got good feet position. That's it. Let's see here, let's kind of get this. That would have been real good. Like that started out to look real nice. Now we're in 1 minute. Um, so we're just gonna kind of go real quick. I need to still maintain that motion, that kinetic motion. I just need to keep moving the style of the pencil. A problem with me, one of my problems I have with this type of drawing is um, I don't move enough. I just kind of slowly move the pencil, and I think that kind of happened. That's kind of happened by default, because or like kind of happened like organically with me, where I was when I was doing my own artwork, I had all the time in the world, so I take everything really slowly, and something happened from there. Like because of that, because I take everything really slowly, I would end up taking forever to get things done. So I'm just being really scratchy here, almost to a fault. I'm trying to search for the line that makes that figure, and eventually I'll get it. But unfortunately, it's going to be after the the uh, the figure after the time is up, and that's okay. I'll allow it. I'll live with that. Just kind of get these arms in here really scratchy. Um, yeah, I'm having a bad day. No, I'm not. I'm not having a great bad day. I'm just I'm a little more energetic with my hand motions with my figures than I want to be, and I can't slow them down at the moment. So I'm trying to move my pencil so that I can process more lines faster, and I'm trying to hold with a lighter touch. Like I'm not really gripping it, and I'm finding that if I do that, I will I won't like lock up my frame. That's this the top part of this figure is pretty nice, but the bottom part's like kind of like not that fun. Anyways, we're gonna go do another 1 minute. Maybe this one might be a little bit better. Okay, just I won't be able to get the legs and the feet in, and let's kind of do like a shape for the head. There you go. That one turned out all right. Little jittery, but that I'd rather have like a jittery effect than nothing there. So I'll kind of do something like that, like get that neck in there. This person's actually clothed. I'm just exaggerating the form so I can get better angles. So it's good to sometimes exaggerate these forms so that when you're drawing, oh, and she's gone. This one would have been a nice one to draw a little bit longer too. And this one's a 5-minute one. This one's good. I hope I don't mess it up. So let's maintain. You got to maintain like motion. You want to keep your pencil moving, or at least for me personally, I like to keep the pencil moving. Um, so I'm not to kind of get out of that what would you call it, like that that idea of oops of like to get out of that like what would you call it? So I'm maintaining motion so that I'm not static and I'm not overthinking what's happening here or what I'm seeing because I'm seeing stuff and my goal is to try to get the image onto the paper as fast as I can or onto the screen. I guess it's not paper. Uh, and right now I'm get I now that I know that's 5 minutes, I can feel the the I can feel me slowing down a lot. Like I can feel like it locking up. I'm locking up at the moment and I shouldn't be locking up. I should keep moving around and exploring the form and then when I find that I find that when I find that I feel or I'm talking about this. When I find that I'm getting the form where I should be, where it should be, I should tighten it up a little bit, but not a lot. I'm really scratchy at the moment, kind of a little bit overly self-aware of what's happening and so forth. So we're gonna kind of do something like this. Her neck's a lot longer than I'm giving credit. She got like these. And through this, after you get like your drawing in, that's when you can start tightening up the forms. But right now, with a 5-minute drawing, I won't be able to tighten up the forms. I'm just going to play around and kind of see what happens. That 1 minute 34 seconds. Nope. Okay, let's get this person's. coat in here. She's wearing like these ultra heavy padded shoulder pad, like super shoulder padded like sports jacket or sports coat or something like that. Making her hand a little bit bigger than normal. That's fine. You can always trim it down, especially given this type of drawing. 17 seconds. Really don't know what to do here. Looks like I can see a pocket kind of raising up here. All right, not bad. One more 5-minute drawing, and then a 10-minute drawing. I tell you what, if I have another 10-minute drawing where the figure is just like boring, I'm gonna flip this desk or flip the table, flip it. I'm gonna table flip because I've had enough of that. Anyways, let's kind of move around. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this party going. Let's move this, exaggerate this form here. So I'm trying to be organic with how I'm making this because I don't want to play around with structures. If you're going to do a drawing where you're playing around with structures, you need like 30, 40 minutes. But if you're doing a 10-minute drawing where there's a lot going on, there's clothing, there's a figure, there's there's just a lot going on, and you want to kind of get more done than just by starting out with a structure, then you want to kind of be a little bit more fluid, a little bit more spontaneous than if you were to be doing it as a structured drawing. And what I mean by a structured drawing is like when you start out by doing like blocks for the torso and the head, right? And you do all these forms. But when you're doing stuff like this, you have to be a little bit, at least in my opinion, I think you just have to kind of be looser than you normally are. I think this person has like a, and then we have 2 minutes, 40 seconds. We're doing pretty good, actually. So you got like a hat here. And then I'm gonna kind of clump her hand into this shape here, even though it's not like that. And we're just gonna bring what is this lady doing? All right, so we're making good time. 2 minutes. I think what I'm going to do is have a sip of coffee, and then we're going to work on the leg. His legs. Just do like some quick gestural leg form. So the leg falls. This leg's following the path of her spine here. Probably need to make it a little thicker. I don't know what I just did, but I did it. There we go. I pressed something and I was like automatically cropping or something. I don't know what I just did with the but I wasted a bunch of time. I really suck at drawing feet. And her back leg is straight. It's kind of right here. It's kind of doing it's locking out, and then it's kind of hanging out right here. I don't have time to kind of fix that. That would take a lot more adjustments, a lot more corrections that I have time to work with. And so we're just gonna kind of, I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe add like a nose mark. Some like lips or something. Make the head a little bit bigger right here. I don't know. That's okay. Now here's my 10-minute one. Who knows, man? Oh, okay. So I have 10 minutes to work on this. Now I gotta decide what I want to do. Do I want to be energetic like the last two? I might have to do that. Let's draw I'm gonna start with the head. Treat it like a little block. And the head is almost following the same pathway as the what you call it, torso? Yeah, torso. And then the legs are going down in a slight angle. She's like jumping almost. And then other leg is kind of doing something like that. And her feet, when her foot's doing something like this. Yeah, the foot's doing something like this. And then let's the arm is in perspective. The other arm is kind of doing something like this. She's got like a microphone, although that does not look like a microphone, but she's like a rock star or something. And then we're gonna just kind of go from here. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a torso. And then we're gonna go from here. And we're just gonna go ahead and just start by we're gonna go and be kind of add forms here. We're gonna be really scratchy or kind of just move through the forms here like last time. Just keep moving the drawing, rolling it forward, and adding more information, and then making decisions of what needs to be done next. At this point, for these 10-minute drawings, I don't have the luxury to kind of like let's structure it, you know. So we have kind of like an idea of how it's structured, but you know, it's best to just kind of keep moving, keep the pencil moving onto the drawing surface, and then you can correct later on. You can always imagine that this drawing is going to be done. You're going to be working on this drawing a lot longer than you intend to. It's better to kind of move around and be scratchy. I'm being obnoxiously scratchy with my drawing. Actually, it's to a fault. It's actually not that good. There's a lot of flaws happening here. So for 10-minute drawing, I don't know. We're gonna see if we can get some stuff done here. So I'm kind of being, just very, very, very loose. I've gotten better at it actually. It's taken me a while. I'm hoping that by the time I've done like 100 of these, that'll be really, really good. Because I'm also studying outside of this. Just my studying it's very inconsistent. Some days I'm able to scrounge up another 30 minutes to kind of get out my sketchbook and kind of work on it. Then there's other days where it's just like good luck. you know? Here we go. We got 5 minutes left. And this is a black and white drawing, so you're not really going to get, I'm not going to be able to add any color to it. I can't really tell what's happening to her shirt. It's all like, it's dark. Her legs, let's work on her legs a little bit more. I don't think I'm doing the legs justice there. She's got like thicker calves. And then we get her foot, her calf right here. And then we're just gonna, it's like she's jumping. And then right here, this leg is going out a little farther than I gave it, gave credit to it, gave it credit. And we're just gonna, I need to bring it lower actually. Ooh, how did I move it? There you go. So kind of make this more arching up like that. And then this is actually wrong. These areas are wrong, like right here. They're wrong. They're actually touching, but I don't have time to make that correction. I don't have time to like shift it around. I have like 4 minutes to kind of play around with things. So I think just getting the just recognizing that that is wrong is fine by me at this moment because I'd rather have more of a complete drawing or more information there rather than like, oh, I missed this part. I better fix it now. And I better spend a lot of my time resources on it. One thing I've done a little bit wrong is I made her head a little small. So we're going to make it a little bigger, essentially. Let's do like a quick little gesture of the face here. I think she's got like that. It's hard to tell, actually. It's one of the problems of doing these live streams. So it's not that bad. I could be better. It could be better, that's for sure. It could be a lot worse. So I'm just kind of playing around here. I have a little bit of time to kind of mess around with the value and so forth. She's actually smiling. I don't know if we'll get that smile in there. Kind of, sort of. It's not really her smile, and I don't really structure this head right. There's a lot that needs to be fixed on it, but that's fine. We just want to have it there. Again, as I said, I think her head's still a little too small, but it's kind of hard to say because she's also tilting down. She's looking down, and she's looking down at a tilt, blah, blah, blah. The head's really small. There you go. And it's kind of 1 minute, 22 seconds. Just kind of put this here. All right. Not bad. So he's wearing, this is actually like a white jacket. All right, so that's it for the day. Not bad. Still a lot to be desired. Let's do something here. First off, let's sign it. Put T. Let's put this P21. It is day 287. And I can't wait to see what my drawings look like at day 400. That'd be amazing. I can't wait to see what kind of growth happens there, especially with these drawings as I get better and better at using the program. Even though I've been using the program for quite a while now, I still am a noob because there's so much that I don't know about. There's so much that I need to learn and so forth. Anyways, I must keep it pretty short today. I got to get going. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you have not already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you are interested, don't forget that I also provide art prints and art originals that are up for sale on my website at www.mattpearsonart.com. Anyways, I got to get going. You have a wonderful day. Cheers. What was I going to do? What was I going to say after that? Anyways, that's it. Take care.